Good morning, wreshling fans. Today is Friday, March 22nd, 2024. Still a little stuffy, stuffed up nose, stuffed up head, and it's still kind of another cold day here in Taylor, Michigan. But welcome to Good Morning Wrestling fans. I am Lance Brock. Hope everyone is having a great, fantastic Friday morning so far. This week, it's a little bit of a different Friday episode of Good Morning Wrestling fans because we only have one show of pro wrestling to preview for tonight. I'm sure you remember that this week AEW Rampage aired on Wednesday night right after Dynamite. So on this Friday night we only have WWE Friday Night SmackDown to talk about. Only 2 hours of pro wrestling on Friday night for this week. And also another quick programming note. Tomorrow there will be no AEW Collision. But remember, in just about 2 weeks from this weekend, it is WrestleMania weekend, so we are definitely going to have enough pro wrestling then, as we are now in WrestleMania season, getting ready for WrestleMania 40. Listen to that dog there. I'm sure he is very excited for WrestleMania 40. And let's get to tonight. SmackDown will be live from the Reserve, I probably messed that up, Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And tonight on SmackDown, we will see a face-to-face with the American Dragon, or American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the WWE Universal Champion, the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Like I said, this is supposed to be a face-to-face meeting in the middle of the ring on SmackDown tonight. Also on SmackDown, we will see Io Sky versus Naomi. I'm sure Damage Control will be in the corner of Io for this one. Rey Mysterio, representing the Latino World Order, will take on Santos Escobar. And we will have more qualifying matches for tag teams to qualify for the six-pack challenge ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. At WrestleMania, we will see the Street Profits versus the Authors of Pain, and the OC, if you can still call them that, the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, taking on Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And there will also be more All Tonight WWE Friday Night SmackDown live on Fox at 8 p.m. Eastern. And once again, that is the only pro wrestling TV show on tonight, since Rampage was live from Toronto on Wednesday night this week, right after Dynamite at the Coca-Cola Coliseum. And just another reminder as well, tomorrow night, no AEW Collision due to March Madness, unfortunately. So kind of interfering with our pro wrestling schedule once again. But like I said earlier, the good news, it is WrestleMania season. I believe it'll be just 2 weeks from this weekend as we get ready for the biggest event, biggest weekend of the whole year. And earlier, I think maybe it was then the last week, for some reason I never really talked about it on any of the podcasts, not sure why, but it was announced that Shayna Baszler actually will be competing in a non-WWE event during WrestleMania weekend. She will be making an appearance for the GCW Collective for Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. If you have not seen any of the Bloodsports in the past, it's more presented as kind of like an MMA shoot fighting kind of thing. I wouldn't say I have watched past Bloodsports, but I wouldn't say that it's really my favorite thing to watch. And supposedly there are other WWE wrestlers that do want to get on shows for other promotions. Now, is that true? Who knows? It could be. But in the case of Shayna Baszler appearing on Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, it does make sense. Because as of right now, it doesn't really look like that Shayna Baszler is going to end up getting a spot on the WrestleMania 40 card. Unless if they have a women's battle royal on either the kickoff or the SmackDown before, something like that. So why not have her be a part of Bloodsport? Like I said, I think it makes sense. But will there be others maybe showing up at, like, for example, Spring Break? Effie, I think he's still doing his Big Gay Brunch show. If any of them will also make any appearances for shows during the GCW Collective. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And that is all for this Friday morning episode of 360 Good Morning Wrestling fans. Thank you everyone for listening and downloading this morning's podcast. Remember, in the comment section, you can go there now and leave your thoughts and your opinions on last night's TNA Impact and Ring of Honor on Honor Club. And hope everyone enjoys tonight's episode of WWE Friday Night SmackDown. I will be back tomorrow for the Saturday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. But until then, have a great pro wrestling day.